Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic, less waste. Easy to compress and shrink for recycling. One small change, one big step for a cleaner future. Join us protect our planet. No seal, less waste.
Yo, Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I introduced my new smartphone devices into the market, which is the Hotway Cyber 16 Pro SM series. As you can see, it's fresh, box to it's shiny. That's Hot Wave. I come show you how the phone will look like. And I tell you, this will be just any phone. You understand me? It come with a travel adapter. This be the manual. This be the pin way. You know, you could take open way or SIM card. And it gets in USB too. So they come with 2 cords. You understand me? And you know they're almighty. This is what I'm talking about. You love it. It's beautiful. And this be one of the phones where I tell people when you fall, your screen will crack. And this one you go keep for water inside for 3 days. If you doubt me, come. That's my new brand, you know, my new device. And I want you guys to just know that as I understand you and you understand me, I know how you will love this phone and support. That's my beautiful baby. Hot Wave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. I know you guys are gonna love it. Anyway, I go use my one. I go find SIM card. Thank you. Love you. Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours, commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic, less waste. Easy to compress and shrink for recycling. One small change, one big step for a cleaner future. Join us protect our planet. No seal, less waste.
Yo, Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I introduced my new smartphone devices into the market, which is the Hotway Cyber 16 Pro SM series. As you can see, it's fresh, box to it's shiny. That's Hot Wave. I come show you how the phone will look like. And I tell you, this will be just any phone. You understand me? It come with a travel adapter. This be the manual. This be the pin way. You know, you could take open way or SIM card. And it gets in USB too. So they come with 2 cords. You understand me? And you know they're almighty. This is what I'm talking about. You love it. It's beautiful. And this be one of the phones where I tell people when you fall, your screen will crack. And this one you go keep for water inside for 3 days. If you doubt me, come. That's my new brand, you know, my new device.
Showbiz Daily, because it is show business on a daily. From Mondays through to Fridays, we serve you nothing but the best of entertainment and, of course, social issues in Ghana's social circles and internationally. When it happens, you will definitely find us giving you everything of every bit of information as far as entertainment and social issues are concerned. Sometimes we go political. When it is time for football or soccer, we give you a blend. It is a whole cocktail of show business. My name is Roland Amati. I'm sitting in for the big man, Sammy Flex, and today is another wonderful day that the Lord has made. We are going to rejoice, have discussion, and of course, enjoy it as much as we can. We will not do it alone, but we entreat you to also share your views on the various topics that we are going to discuss today on the platform. If you are watching, we are streaming live on YouTube, Sammy Flex TV, streaming live on Facebook, Sammy Flex TV, and of course, TikTok for Sujinaho, no moto lion, or be moto to che, a be moto to universe, a be moto to stars near the day, rose flower in Naba. It's if you are watching, make sure your comment section also flows as much as your likes and all. And like I said, the big man is far away in London, and very soon Some of us, many desert, will join him very, very soon. Yes. The show is this weekend, and it is the biggest outdoor event on Ghana's foreign entertainment calendar. That is far away in the UK. That is Shatta Fest UK. It is from now to Saturday, dear. It is going to be a long week. Even the weekend is still going to be long because pre-event publicity, the event day itself, as well as the post-event conversations there. Know that it is not going to elude you. We are going to bring you nothing but back-to-back updates as far as Shatta Fest UK is concerned, aka Ghana Party in the Park. Information reaching us suggests that ticket sales has skyrocketed, if not almost done. It is done as we speak, and so far the open ticket at adding the last time I checked on the portal, or some of the portals, a hoodie ticket ni bino, and Kolani tickets ni other forms of vending tickets ni mum, and of course car parking tickets and all, and they are available. But I'm sure so now find yourself in London or UK, you want to be part of this event, you can definitely get some form of ticket or access to the venue and also enjoy yourself. So come 1st of August, this Saturday, and the all roads leads to Ghana Party in the Park 2026, the Shatta Fest edition, hosted by yours truly, yours gargantuan, yours biggest man like Shatta Wale. I understand he's yet to touch base in London, but so far, since you better and Frama Eddie Kain, we've seen footages and videos of some members of his management team, and here I'm talking about Sammy Flex being in London. Queen Mali and Queen Sugar, in the mix far away in London, as well as other team members that are also there, and some that are yet to join the people out there. So it's going to be historic. I don't know what your views are as far as the anticipation. So far, dear, a man for say, hey, this is the best time to be a Shatta Movement fan, because on Saturday, they are going to party. They are really, really going to party. And let's come back to the studios. And of course, Openi Baso na we try to so land there abontin so no. Any or the mamo 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 any anope bi akoye say di anope bi ambedi ba akono no. Anopa bi akoye say di. Mo amuhu sa niama we amuni ngene de ene amunya ready, because you are going to feel headache in your stomach, and you are going to feel stomach pain in your head. Into normal sir, and or the mamo no. And as well as some Shatta Fest merchandise. Very beautiful, very colorful, different. It comes in different colors. So if you find yourself in UK and you want to be part, you want to be repping everything Shatta Movement, you can contact him or any of the numbers that they are displaying in some of the promo videos and be part of the big event. And like I said, we are here in Ghana. Yes, we have Bemamo update. When him say at the end I was see a chim, a biwa honey biwa hasi, because a ya na diamond in a cabrachel for biwa hasi, I was see you kunkumum. Intino, na tripartite, double silencer, your baby, intercontinental ballistic missile. Ye be more say do ya any edit hasi. So we will also be serving you updates when it drops far away from the UK. Every happening, exclusive happenings live on Sammy Flex TV. And we are here today to do the Lord's work. My name is Roland Amate once again. And in the studios with me, I have my big brother in Team Doju Solomon, a.k.a. Chemo Esquire. Yes, the only lawyer we have in our midst. And today we have very interesting topics, of which his views there. He is the online manager for Flex Entertainment. And in Tindo Digital Solutions there. He is the boss, and my team of producers, Desert, Theophilus Digosh, as well as Gerald, is also here. Let's start the show on I don't know whether I should do it as a violence, in the door. But we will enter into the violence proper. But let's start with DJ KA. DJ KA is in the news, and I'm sure it's a continuous story because a started free baby and now when some videos or purported videos went viral, a man for beach DJ KA or new BD kuku komo. I almost saw ring lights and your friend is a camera see so they better abonti. As to whether Omono de better abonti and also be full from the leaky idea. So far that information is still scanty in the space. However, we saw apologies, various forms of apologies. That is from the camp of DJ KA, some lovers or some sympathizers, and some even coming from him as well as his new outfitter, what joining Kesben Media Group, and he came to reshare some of the apology letters no posted here in his name or on his behalf, to reaffirm said that was his position. But one thing that so many people, or one person that so many people were also looking out for in this particular saga, the lady in question, because it takes two to tango. It is a bako abe issue apology. What will the other one do? And lo and behold, the lady also dropped one. What she dropped there, some people say, this one is not an apology. Others are also saying, munyano, nyobeya na wayeno, who never fuck up hands in the air. No hands. Say black sheriff in your hands. How much more they are azigi ababonti? Definitely, there will be no hands. But then, after that, people are still in high anticipation of the aftermath of these apologies because there were some allegations attached to this story. Some people or some entities were fingered as well as other stuff. But one of them that people were in high anticipation for, the words of DJ KA, and this time not in writing, but speaking or maybe granting of interviews, and out of that looks like a man for Anche as DJ KA came on TikTok live with man like Elizato, the man with the big quotes and big grammar. And on that night they gave, or he gave some few words, and he said some few stuff. I heard he was on by 80 minutes or even 10 minutes but he said much. Let's go and listen to what KA said. When we come back, makoche mu ho ebisa say asem no ni nyina ani ana say yes antwen de eboboba, because I've also seen an article suggesting say yache nkofo mienu bi in connection to this particular saga. As to whether it is true or not there, we are still yet to confirm on that. But let's listen to DJ KA. When we come back, the show starts officially.
Somebody disappointed in me, na me power match also family born in Germany. The video 4 years ago, na fe company me no me ejuma Kesben FM. So me catch on family born in Germany because adia esia adreni mia toda enye nipa ba ko pe o we edit video ni be send o mami we na we the video na send o mami we the video na send o mami we e toda o mo follow me timu say mitimi call off from social media be 1 week na se e basa na che say o mo ha me e toda mitimi me drive here mitimi gina at once na me hu ne menya me ho nyankopon na sustain me a abisi sabri nti even though it was a mistake, but me hunu ne say you know me ni sebe me ni o how bi abiem into omo na mepa o ma chew say omo mode na omo mfa me bone enche me
they blackmail for a very long time for over 4 years
omo na me ka omo mfa me bone enche me
o any so ogina wo no mo hwe yi no anhwe ase ade bi ebesi bia na so de to ho wa wo tie me wa wo hwe me, you get me right. And the great DJ Chaos, life goes on, bro. Charlie, move for messages and can come with it. Also, we love you forever. Letitia, also, bro, forget to be also with God, all things are possible. Namisha, a child, we love you. Miss Safo, we love you too. Father, forget about them. I said jewels, and and coffee. Yes, yes. Nyami onshraw na DJK nyami nyoka swate. Nyami nyumfra dumu kwa dumu. Boa, enya ya no sing na power. That's a fact. There is nothing called subjective and objective truth. The truth does not need clutches if it limits a lie. The truth is always an offense but not a shame. Ne offer okay, ye already nyami bomb pa ma. O we are drop phone na no so.
Oh yeah,
what I say, young go for bebre hosa.
Onim ade ba ko a. If I make clear, and yet, who uncle full room in no, and not there. But the ama many wumi team, Ubi because baby, I win in a dream. But I take responsibility. For I check, I check a video, I check, and anybody who knew me, I think more perma some my disappointed in me, you know. Omona me power much was omon family.
A video, I check, but then. Ogusukra Munemu with an unqualified apology. Chemo, DJK has spoken, and this is his stance. He took to TikTok Live, of course, to share his view on the ongoing conversation. Amanfobi Sopano, Amanfobi Chenokon. But this is his position. What do you make of it?
Well, I think you agree principle. No, I say among for kasa afa bibi ho a omo ehweni omo dwene ho mienu na say omo babeka omo emanenche like omo nto omo bonwene ho nkwa akiri ebasa ebema omo kasa no ayetia because ebe refined after so many times o dwene ho say o pese o kan bibi no utimi refine na utimi ye mane ye tia and some I saw kind of important okay. BBC is here. The belief or the temptation to justify yourself very high. So sometimes you try to justify yourself, and in doing so, you see there are a lot of issues that will come up, and it will have effect, or it will damage the kind of apology or the things that you want to say. Ebina ki on say the bottom line is or render apologies to those who are disappointed in him. And
of course,
that's the best. I mean, at this point, the best thing that you can say for those who are disappointed in you, and you have to just end it there. Don't justify anything because he said, oh, I did it 4 years ago, or the video is about 4 years ago. It doesn't change anything. And at the why no disappointed in you. So you just apologize for that and you move on. But to justify that video near 4 years ago, no, and today they say me can say what I treat Diana. You see what will happen when you give room for people to ask questions that are irrelevant. Because I see video near 4 years ago. What is the meaning of that? And I make as an interpretation that I will give when they say, okay, video near 4 years ago, and they say, well, I trade the say, Uncle did try to record back out.
There may be obedi name more recorded.
Yeah, but then what is the meaning of this is 4 years ago?
So, I'm saying, yeah, current.
And do a new one or one?
No, just as he said in his presser, it doesn't reflect his current position or state as a person now. What people saw does not reflect his current position as a person. Obe emphasizes it was 4 years ago.
So how do we believe him, or how should we take it? Is it because he is saying it, or indeed only current one? Obetumi de no phone about betre na I heard to say ampa only current one. Point I made make and say it's not necessary to add that. Oh yes, I pay. You great. I would chere bibi ma ebe man look say I say either you are not serious or you don't even know what you are talking about. That video net the 4 years no. Explanation and any so more the can no. because all the come one you are giving room for a huge or wide interpretation.
Okay.
And it will go against you. Been American say video near 4 years ago. And they say what I trade Diana. And you will record and you know it's either what I trade or on record who be.
But you on record
and you be the bar on recording. No. Who and 4 girls are now say on platform now be Diana say. They say they are young kwana be
on one idea.
On that, like you are giving room for a lot of things are here, and you know you just apologize and you move on. And the apology in the crime is for a specific people. For those who are against you, they don't care about your apology. And those who are for you, they don't care about your apology because no matter what they are for you. But there are some few people, or there are some people within those who are for you and those who are against you, who may wish to say you did something better than what they have seen. So the apology is going to those people. Apart from them, what we and you know, justification or trying to justify that the video is 4 years, someone was blackmailing you and all those things. It's on you. You made a mistake or you did something that you have to face the consequences. So the person was able to blackmail you for the fact that record and you been a better recording man and I been a recording and the one kasa wa consenting to say obey trust tape and I will be the blackmail you are. It's on you. Don't blame anybody, blame yourself. You have to be accountable because
so he accepted responsibility for that.
Only for him to say now will be the blackmailing me. And what is the point? What is the need for that?
But Chemo, is that not a fact according to him?
Yes, but what is the need for that? What are you bringing that thing out? What is the import?
For people to sympathize with his position.
Exactly. And I make I say some people will not sympathize with you because you are running away from responsibility. If you say that, if you say somebody was using it to blackmail me, it doesn't change the fact that you did the recording, you did the act. So somebody blackmailing you was you making yourself vulnerable for that person to do that to you.
I see.
So there's a legal implication of that. You can report the person, you can do that. But when you are apologizing, you don't need to bring that thing up. That's my point. The apology should be devoid of any other information except saying that I'm sorry. It is the best way to apologize, but people still miss it. Because that's temptation that you have to justify yourself. And you be no and I make a say, yes, when we take your words besides the apology, apology ni be yira. Apology sa 4 years ago, obi de blackmail me. Ni nyina no e be yira apology na person apologizing because the analysis of those things will expose the other side of you. When you say certain things or when you say things like that, you are just justifying or you are running away from accountability.
Let me ask you this. Looking at the angular Sa and Komowe taking now, according to his explanation, me, you remember when we were even discussing, I was of the view, say, more trumpeting even the blackmailing story in the Kanumpono. Should be careful until it is coming from him. Lo and behold, he has also confirmed, say he's been blackmailed for quite some time, if not a long time, which we know is criminal in the first place. Now, with what this particular position, do you think the issue is going to die out soon, especially when it is taking a criminal turn, as it were?
Oh, it will depend on him. First of all, he has to report it to the police, and then the police will take over from there. And then they will pursue, get the person, charge the person, take him to court, and let's see what will happen. But I mean that one, because it is directly linked to what we are discussing in public, you know. It's an information from time to time. Say if there's any update, I better back. And the become was all right. But me position is say sa ne man de to a yaw e say de o fam no wanya ahoden kra no de ye de o ye no.
Sure.
But me issue an say when you are apologizing, don't add anything. Just apologize and move on. There's that temptation.
Always.
Say, oh, can be nice, oh, justify the you know. But Sahanemano say apology all the time.
Oh, say be a chilling quiet fast where buy time buy because some people may even think say it be a current or a recent. The revelation of the fact that it is not recent and it is not current and maybe in the past. Don't you think can win him some public sympathy as much as some people may not sympathize with him?
In fact, I doubt those who will accept that are those who are already on his side. Because when you are apologizing, like I said, anything that you add will be subjected to that reasonability. Say, okay, so because of this, why nah? Is that what you are trying to say? Say, 4 years ago, a term is in the past. It's in the past, so what? Into one, and answer why, but when you beam, and answer, they say, obey beam by all record it, and answer, like you don't hold by, why? Why? So, for me, I think the idea or the approach of apologizing is a good one. Okay. But he should know how to do that apology. Said the bear man say he is running away from accountability. That's my only point.
Okay, thank you so much. And I don't know what you think, but the comment section is designed for you on Facebook, Sammy Flex TV, on YouTube, Sammy Flex TV, and of course on TikTok. We are also streaming live up there. I don't know what you make of DJ KA's apology. He's come to do a video. He came on TikTok live to reiterate his apology. Chemo thinks that the other details was too much information for him. Which place do you stand in this conversation? Let me hear from you. But let's move on into our next story. And we are feature near the ABC in him. Intinia old chain with the Koswana because he had the Bebro. Each story is as juicy as the previous one. Into the next story. So 1 year on, the legendary Daddy Lumba, Charles Kojofosu, 1 year anniversary or observation was done over the weekend. That is around 26th of July 2026. And lo and behold, ne tumbno anase baby sie na aye mystery. Even some close relatives of him eba bontin besu say after burial, after the funeral, they don't even know the final resting place of the music legend. Looks like or during the 1 year anniversary observation or celebration has been revealed. And this was led by yours Gangantuan Ebusuapeni Tupac, still in charge. Regardless of what others are saying, Ebusuapeni Tupac led the charge, did amamre and everything on the day, and unveiled where the final resting place of Daddy Lumba was. According to information, one of the rooms there is where he was laid to rest, and this is the decoration. So on your screens is what you are seeing, and yes, some music plaques and awards that he won. And this, you see, and but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. If you want to look at the artistic side of it, there, I think it is worth the struggle and the kuku kaka, the conflict and everything. I think so far so good. Yeah, this would be one of the best things Ebusuapeni Tupac has led his charges to deliver. Intianye aquarium nyina ewo wardrobe any a fridge, air condition, or that them air condition ball as well condition ball bifunu ewo ne so TV nyina wo ho a Daddy Lumba footage says some of his performance and some old photos and current photos and a bobo honum no ti ene and etwegu no air condition so na ebo ho TV stand so na ebo ho no and hey, dressing mirror they would in fact some of the places in the car there is the champagne, snap, and other soft drinks and what this whole thing. Now, after the unveiling, cameras there, bobo nanka. Yeah, but camera more. Not like we be too full and then a French guy they see on a camera. So in the pomp and pageantry after the ceremony, of course, the widow or one of the widows, main canisa, Mame Odobroni, aka Presla Fosu, was screen is when she was mourning and calling on her husband as rights and the widowhood rights and the man to take off the black and officially depart her from Nikununa wo the music legend. Inti ebusia penyin to park and some family members and trying to console her and also guide her through the rituals and ceremony and of course customary stuff and now one of them and also a man for Edi Hunkomo the tattoo on the shoulder of Mami Odobroni. I want your view on this tattoo. Maybe artist or dewe. Minim nentia wo yi da di lumba mo manu sa. Because as a conro no dia kogu neti kodo. And some people are questioning, but others are also saying yes, the woman is showing every bit of love that she has for the late music legend, to the extent said to ink the person's photo on your body says a lot. Intino. So far there, some people are applauding Ebusuapeni to park, whilst others are also chastising them. Say, still, looks like you people are still doing stuff without the other faction of the family. And now Mafosu Bisa said, now Mami Akusua Sewa Wenya. There were footages that I also saw online of Mami Akusua Sewa Fosu, and some people also in Germany also holding some candle night be or candle moment be, or in the observation of the 1 year anniversary of the music legend. Chemo.
Yeah, bro.
Bremwe. Now 1 year on.
Yeah.
The late Daddy Lumba. And the final resting place has been revealed.
Yeah.
A year widowhood rights and the customs attached to it has also been done according to Ebusuapeni and all of that. Director, video snippet of my question na yen to aso. Okay, and yeah, Chemo Remwe.
Well, it is interesting, and for the first part, I love it. I think Ebusuapeni in Crawford, they have done something right. I mean, saying another Daddy Lumba penalty there, I think they did what is befitting of him.
Okay.
Almost me, I said they're not open on.
Okay.
I love it. I think why are they in that sense? You see, with the other side, another other fashion, a bad thing say Omubeka boom for so many reasons. Reasons in be Omo enya ekwanya said the na omo susu say ena ebinzu be say mona madia tamoni asem be amonya mienhwe ansa na Ebusuapeni so ne nkrofo said the my mean so me ya minfi mu munyam baby na munyam baby you know ending me obia na asem ye me ya kakra ye Daddy Lumba nua ba panyin no I think say wa fight bia but Ankoyi. For me, I think she made a mistake from the beginning, from the onset.
Okay.
It was wrong on her part to take a stand at that time. It would have been better think or so Finfina and ka obey. I think then could be more influence than say take his stand.
Okay.
Because the stand no take here for me was a wrong one. Said there now all casa no in your bear man no. Nasa later only a bear ho nasa bi and somewhere ACC be good anymore say cause na be kwa kojina one side Ankoyi for me Ankoyi say or choose side no and ka no betimi aginem aka e man mi no abom say me nua etiase no mo e mai nyina na me ne moka sa na hand you know I was a connection between you guys enti no se me nu afiri ho a me mpese saanti mu ni beba. I stand for my brother. I want my brother's demise no I say bibia is smooth. So enko no betimi aginam to make sure say sa fight na escalate no dey do. And I can bet you say oteki sa stand na nka ye nuru ha. Because no me hu ni say or control be based on how I know you close to the brother no. Anka obetimi use to say na the brother ne use at time or tia say ye hu BBC. But when you see sir, I don't know why she chose to go one side. I'm one. Even the legal battles now almost one time fighting ye. Instead of fighting for herself, she went in to fight for someone. Only family member. And son I try to be fighting for herself and now I too late. Because how I almost see that second that you say almost face camera no more koena. Senka no enanake initial court enka easily it would have been for them. Because at that time no na ye share date nye hwan time na ye twe hwan de be kuna hwan na enye kuna na abuza panyini emeye yes anene man engi that time no and oko siki injunction na enka it will succeed
to hold for her
for sure. She missed that opportunity. She came in so late. And year the iron. Apart from that, my only video ana plead said that the lumba enough for and I say enough for no man or more BD or more influence.
They should come in for her.
They should come in for her. And none I saw her from the beginning. And I started and I'll call it that the lumba and crop for or more influence, including the former president Kofo.
Sure.
Even John Dramani Mahama, President John Mahama, any other senior had some form of relationship with that Lumba.
Of course.
And you know, who senka chaos eBay. And anka quick to call them say Osra they should intervene for everything to be in order. Anka you chose to follow someone. You chose to follow the direction of Papa Shi. After the Ebuaboa, after na Obaba Befre. And for me, I think on me feeling manipa. I think say genuinely she wanted to do more for her brother. She wanted to show more where no opportunity to do it.
Sure.
And it's because of her own deeds or her own way of handling issues. And my drew her. As for that tomb na abusa penyina no waya de.
Okay.
I think if nothing at all I don't quite remember baso. The only thing I me hu abusa penyina ho a me disappointed by social media na odi no ho agim na ono zutimi call insult media platform so na or to shade na oni nkofu bi aka abom na say omu didi obi atam chale abusa penyina nyesa. As a wama abusa penyina dibre no abafom as enumunyam a wo abusa panyini mu no or totonase eno de ade a mehu bia na my so disappointed say even sa social media group no team legal wife ni team odobro ni omo de is understandable a job in a way apart from the sentimental part of it maybe they wish or they want what they call justice for whoever that they support. They are also working. Me say group Bakubia team legal wife for no. There is one guy in it I say or you food. Or the Akusa say or the so. Some members of the group were not happy. Almost so greedy. I didn't know best I want me who almost ntokwa gidi.
Hey.
Omo di maame na atem kra ebinum se maame no kra no omo koma no omo amanfa so amaso nya atem kitwa o.
And what is the significance?
Omo na team legal wife omo ye adena bibi sa ba yen consult o.
And what is its importance to the matter at hand?
So it is telling you that they are working, not that they want solution for the problem. Problem na aban opportunity for them
Omu
to
did
chop.
you?
And you know, person obey BB Sovia. They will have issues with you.
I see.
And it's a very typical example of what is happening. So for me, I don't really care much about our team legal wife, Team Odobrunino, because all know they are working. But if somebody prominent, impactful like Ebusia Penny, decided to obey join his uncle for now, I said all the Ebusia somewhere to form. Or the two Ebusia some massy. And it's or joining or more cocky out to me a TikTok live. No mood didn't come on now. Ebusia Penny.
Ebusia Penny guitar.
And I'm going to to pack because
Ebusia Penny guitar.
Sa akata behavior pana or children honor.
Would you advise Mami Akusia Bempoma since in your submission okay say onipa bako na asem ya oyapa yo no?
Yeah.
Would you advise her to take a U-turn and maybe if need be go and apologize to Ebusia Penny to pack and the likes and maybe get the closure that she wants?
Oh, of course. I mean, so Nkobeya and Kabeboa said there were no pen so Obeya and Kabeboa. But I think she's far gone now. Maybe a bed didn't say Obeba back to do that. Starting on and decided so Obeya and Kabeboa papa. Because you see, one thing is clear from the beginning. Say, amount for pay attention now. It was a penny in the first year interview or no, so any more Dobruni.
Sure.
Okay, what happened after all issues are
quick U-turn.
Good. Why? Because Odobroni and Omonso and her people saw that
introduction.
We have to do the right thing. We have to do the needful. They went in, spoke to him, and then after that, the U-turn came in.
Sharp U-turn.
Sharp U-turn. And no should tell you, say, Ebusia Penny, for whatever reason, say, only Kasa in his terms, in the terms that he feels that it is okay, he will accept it. And yet, okay. And you know, Ebo ban, and Uncle Anso call say, oh, Uncle, the SCB, I am an interim. Say, yeah, Peko do, actually, Crabra, Beko Yintino. Yanka mom near said, they will say, Yentino. I give up. Let's do it together. I think Zanka or better say I'm on my own. Say Ebusia Penny or per recognition.
Sure,
for sure. Like he wants that recognition.
Or per fans.
Or per fans. That's in fact that's the word. That's the street word.
Or per fans.
Or per fans ankasa. And you know say oko na say oka say the fans no onye na de na o ba me aye adwuma. Obetia say. But say oko na yes o person yi ni sin chen na o ye dia. Any I want to know between and one me who's had and I make I'm disappointed say or didn't want TikTok on Commonia Dadino. Apart from that, I think he's in control, he's doing his thing. Or more others I TikTok for anyone one day they did the Hunuka and Omunya because I know a more a binum BBD. Or more the DGC car, or more the Papa she cried tries or be sorry and all the like almost was the whole now be at the BB. Obi omudimika say omo person omo ana obi in ana of that lumba omo press conference and no mudin atam na obi a o ana ze munim dia mu kon se munim dia mu yo ze like
chikabro for kan
egu so na like what do you know why on tiase so for me I think say a holiday they ankoyi especially coming from Team Legal Wife me who say TikTok influence, social media influence, and so get it to Odobroni, and then Team Odobroni funded you can't do anything or mobile don't be. But Odobroni in particular,
herself.
I think honestly she's doing something wrong. One, associating with those people, no, moi. So also so closure, also so pese, and nema koyi and other nema kofoma. Don't associate with those people. The truth is that
she is getting what she wants.
What?
Of course, what? That is the fact that now, of course, she was fighting for legitimacy because from the beginning of the conversation, I said the stance in the whole circle was in battle. Lo and behold, with the help of Tupac and other people on her side now, she was able to get that win.
That's wrong. she got her legitimacy from the court, not from those people who are insulting and talking rubbish online. A court na this are legitimacy in man. And a hona na bibia the court I recognize you say you are a wife.
But there's also another form of recognition that she got from Ebusuapeni. After Ebusuapeni claims that he didn't know her. And it is this same move that got her that kind of backing, apart from the one she got from the court.
In fact, the court one is the legitimate one. Others no the kasahunu. Others no the kasahunu. So my point is that Sankofuna or mobile hona or TikTok or mutawatina that they are just insulting people. Apart from that, and the insulting a man legitimacy. No. That's the point that me person making.
Full support.
So omo ben pe na omo throw shade to the other camp. Team legal wife. Akosia say wa. Hwan maame no wanyini wa bone bra oduru baby otene baby. Who did it attempt for what? What exactly? So that Odobroni will be legitimate. Like how? Enye fe enunti no say wo so pasumdue won so pese asumdue ba. Don't associate with such people. Omo ba twon ho catch them say you are not interested. Omo betimi akoye the same thing with team legal wife stuff. Akosia say wa for instance you can clearly see say mami on pen ho ase want the baby. Ene nkofo bi edi attention ene nkofo bi kasa hye no na ono kra na aso mu jojo no obi di ni din akwakoto aye product din di akoto so ono an nkofo ni bi edi na tem say ade na wa ma me consult ye ono ni din no o me consult obi a o say ono na editing legal wife buy nti no so wo ba be ono na ebe ye video ka say or a team legal wife and a man for bed joining no. In effect, no, what association from a problem? What association from a problem? So me no that social media partner I know it will not go away because people have monetized it, so it will not go away. But it shouldn't be coming from Akosia Sewa or Odobroni. Okay. Or they shouldn't associate with such people. Because they can't uncle for them and can that. They are not in to solve any problem. Like it's so obvious. And the men co associate with them. And I think Enunanya influence on her to do that tattoo. Was a public, you know. She can do that tattoo. By making it public the way that she did it, you know, for me it's irrelevant. There's no need for that, and me a bit disappointed when I saw it. Say, so what are you trying to prove now?
Or don't see will be and forget everybody. Obomata so said that.
And our tears why you were mum now.
Oh, say tears they no nipa na kasa.
Oh, say like we never been now the breya. You be treat mama. I say ube me. Oh, what is the point? Or tears no. Why nye? Man who say o dona say why a tattoo cry a fan of it said the Obia ye the free Shatta movement more was so. Why net time out Tiasino
was laughing it
what wouldn't I say over tattoo a chess old done? I was saying be show to the public, not public in the end. The Ancasa the old donny chain will be obvious. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. And
I want
again,
us to.
She's too young to even do that. Abia. There are prospects of others, or unless Abia will decide to on Arabian. But so Obe Arabian man, so I don't know, and I think a bit some prospects.
At this point, I doubt if
she may want
to marry.
There are any mum there, Pamu.
Now, if it will be the Chemu, potential, Omwa, as I say, with the Biaka. Omwa, ye. Relatively younger in a different standing. I don't want to use certain words, but in a different standing than Odobroni self. Enyebi.
Yeah.
Eddie mom. And compared to legal wise, I would want us to enter into a little bit of the legal side of this conversation. But before we go, I do that. Let me ask you: are you surprised? Are you also surprised that you've not heard or seen anything from Papa Shi in this particular times?
Yeah, I think it's a Najumanesi. And I feel and again they say about by debut.
As a legal term be now almost say Yamano position. They are Mammy Akusia say one more the money.
Said now or standing in for them at the time.
Yes.
Or more signing or
said you money away.
Where you a debut.
Chemo 1 year. 1 year on. Yeah.
Again like a debut no.
I can see a cage Japadi. 1 year, maybe 1 year, see 1 year anniversary, see. Sir, you see the way Papa Shi led his section throughout the funeral period, no?
Yeah.
Once they did their funeral here, he also led something that looks like a funeral in the name of a celebration.
Yeah.
A man for Kanya, the Nekokota, Chinchine Chai, or he also said in the cry. Still, and now it is 1 year on. Chemo 1 year on, and now the other section are doing 1 year anniversary and observation. Why would you continue to the action is on Tiazi?
Juman there or no bet me aye any day no person no why we intino wa man I say you who be musa and yamma say ma to say the near who first because first no bar no because oh a year no yet to usher that ye the video we wow they say a year be any ho oh say no Mammy Akuja say why no one more bebentino. Ye be a year no now I be sending they say a year be any ho. And I said the Obaba Cassa if you could to a
said 1 year and also my updates on 1 year.
Yeah, for me, I'm not surprised say you wouldn't be because a Jumana no or Pesoyeno and I saw obey no why we. They say Obaby Mukrana, Mijiri say or no boom say. Ne ho nipa anaza amam for because oh who why you be a twaso and no on ha ne ho ma e ma meye but obetumi a surprise ye and I mubi no obehu ana wapie na akwa asem foforo as for ejapade chene de e court asem
and na ka me be bashi
e o de men ha e court asem e na court ne so ali foundation that it is explicitly stated in our laws. We all know about the PNDC law 111. And you know, I know there any issue at this time. They will use it or it will be used to guide how they should go about distributing the property. Because now it is established wanya well. So they will just use the PNDC law 111 since man to share the property. You know, the SOB binya.
The better my yerenum ne manum sana.
The better my yerenum and manum and a busan for.
Okay.
Yeah, and the busan for to be nebi. A honor na abia in the Kwan Beckers because yes, this is a new abusa penino and an old abusa penino. So there will be a legal battle there as well.
Of course.
Why never will need this anime? So, oh, yeah, well, and could bet me decide this all my busan for she. A becon man in the year no more. But why never will there's a busan has a stake in it unless they will decide not to
say
take anything. Yes.
Okay. Obika Nasem, Daddy Lumba out, Apostle Emeritus, Dr. Safo Kantanka in. From one family battle to another. And interestingly, the traits from the other one, some of them can be seen in the new one. It takes us to our next story, which is Honorable Adwoa Safo versus Nana Kuju Akofena. I am talking about the Kantanka family saga. And also, the me assure says, "Oh, follow Ghana's entertainment space. you know how this particular story started. From the demise of the man, and interestingly, it's been 1 whole year. 1 full year, like simple. So you try 1 year, Papa ni ship fridge, set tilapia. 1 year kusu, and looks like just as Daddy Lumba did also. His funeral or his burial has also become a bone of contention. Not long ago, we saw the chaos that happened when even Nana Akofena was about to be installed as the next successor of the Kantanka family. Yes, according to reports, bullet by 100, it to go be nipa baku trim. So the vanity I say, yeah, I can't be Shatta 10 million lashes, but I'll cry. 10 years, man, but I'll die. Hey, 2 billion Interestingly, out of that, there was a court session that was held to read the will or the final testament of the late Emeritus Safo Kantanka, and out of that information about Muni said Nana Akofena was the one that was named as the successor or the heir apparent. After that, moving forward, and also acquire back and forth because his side, of which he and some elders of the family, as well as from the church, had a date for the burial. And Honorable Adwoa Safo, together with her siblings and her side of the family as well, also had their own date. Somebody would have thought, say, Abia, and moving forward, getting closer when the testament has been read, Nedie, and but looks like Obikana said, I feel crying now, growing a Bible started. And at this point, we saw a press conference that was held by Nana Akofena, cancelling the date now. Honorable Adwoa Safo and then for share. Because of that, we've seen videos of them going to various places and dignitaries, inviting them for the funeral that is slated on the 29th and 30th of this month, as well as 8th of August. In the 29th and 30th. Yeah, Thursday and Friday, yeah. I mean, okay, say, yeah, 2 days. We fly and catch us 2 days more to the funeral. Only for us to see a press conference from Nana Akofena saying the funeral has been cancelled. Honorable Adwoa Safo has also come to state her own, and according to her, you should also disregard whatever is coming from Nana Akofena and his people, because they gave them an amount of debt, said they and for them to pay, and they could not meet that particular requirement. It's your money, whether rain or shine, fire or thunderstorm, the funeral day, it will still come out. Director, which of the videos do you have? Now, me share the way I best said na. Which one do you have? Pachomantio. Okay, Intiani question and Akofena DNA first. When we come back, we will watch the response from Honorable Adwoa Safo.
Dear anyone, I urge the members of Christian Safo, the nation, to disregard any date via Anasadio via Air Coso. The Santi Kotoko family ayeti hanam no. Yemu bia anyone my date via ba abonten egoshapanyin no of anomusuni. Ohemechia, asori no council of elders. The body awa asori no more omo the mandate omutimi yi the next leader ewo asori no no. Omo nyina ewa ha. Every region bia penny the former the regional council chairman. Every single person will have secretaries in Meko Yoka as MC Nebo so ewa hanamu. Date be a kwabontin biano. I stand on my authority as the Kantanka family head and the leader of Christian Safo said, Muntu date be a bontin bia in Ibisabia in Honomen. There will be no burial held on the 30th of this July. May God bless you all. Thank you. Anishamu.
Are you Director? You go share the one from Adwoa Safo say ba na nkomo ne ebiem say buyan.
Iti kwa me make say ya ya tentine. 30th, 31st. Enye won no e me say date no. E na onyo no and the best man is me papa fie one or dear to maybe see one who you leader.
Yet you was here, get a bar mod invitation abba, a yawada Thursday and a Friday, no, papa a bustle.
A bustle life and college, a bustle life and college, and I'm reminding on one in the boys to say, they are now at Yamamono, they are under a bond to be of good behavior. Yeah, throw to Ghana Police Service to give us the protection. Yeah, throw to all the security agencies say, yeah, cry your papa that way. In Pennyfo and Rami, Betu, ya free phone. So, Adwoa, we got the invitation. What is happening? Is it coming on? Ma Confenia ma Peninidia, the Speaker of Parliament, the flag bearer of the NPP, the Chief of Staff of Ghana, the former Chief of Staff, the former Leader of Parliament, the Leader of Parliament. Me and they, Obia, it's a new crew for now only a Busian, what 3 B2 Fiona Mobon. Papa no wabebo bra so na ya musemo be yiye we abegu mani mu ase na Adwoa ka se ene ma teme ho madane amamu mo koye bibi trokan dia papa baby a oba me bo bra kodu ye no I'm willing to give him a visiting barrier
na yere abusuapani na ene di nkomo so from Asuminya area ho no wono so be kan se dabi abusua na ye yiye no nti em se omo so ne uni aketwa nana kwadwo Safo Akofena aka abom se wo so wo mo ye press conference said wo mo yo yi enti wo mo ne fam wo no so wo ma reach out to you
so mo ye yi wo mo ka 25th no e ma ye nyina ya dress ye ko na pata no kwa ye mo ba ko na kunya ba ko ntia se kwa ye you be surprised say ye be potent ni be bo bi ya Independence Square o be tutu ntuma be kana se because me o ma ye dia ma mahunu da adabiana say ya who be say we are na say no way so adabiana mu twetwe sika ma sorry fo nyina all the branches some de be ye papa adabiana obia ama ye kapre ene ye koye ye ade o mu tutu ntuma be kana se tata say we see ye it o mu ya ye date no ya kosere ho tu fo no de ama ye be kura papa adam mpanyimfo a ye be nyina beba obu wie no mpeso nkobo nkrobi wo be bia nobody can stop them. They can go ahead and do that. You know what the problem gra. But I say
we nana kwadwo Safo Akofena fi wa wonu no mo maka nyina support won
me ba say nyina ye ko benkro e wo ye papa cry ye be cry next nyina ye ko benkro.
Oh okay na just na you wo ba ye nso no what me aye senka ne Akofena be share because first no kan say gate no mo hye ne once san kura na wa fe de na fe de date no aduru so aka ya wada fiada ne aye na fe de na dwena sesen
kwame wuti me san ko dia no e wan yini e dia ya ba me 100 bullets e wan me calm this time the dia na man survive kwame me pa cho a first food you can say first food is a food second food is a food na third food dey na just we should me 40 na 248 nyamina you work free wo sa ko gina na bubu ano akopedien wo.
I see.
He will come to equity.
Thursday no dey na be koso and a Friday no so.
Na ko pon ya aduma Thursday no na ye burial service. Thursday na nkasa no na ye be kura papa e de emuna so ho na ye ehu asedi nyina. And at 31st no na ye funeral no. Funeral no na ye dey aba Independence Square. Nti ho no so no ye be ye to say ye ye be born sawa eno na ye be ye na on the 8th of August na ya Kumasi Grandpa Assembly Hall. Initially ye ka say Heroes Park but funeral committee na try omo changes kakra nti ye be Grandpa Assembly Hall e wo Kumasi e ho e san papa e ye asante bichi nya kwa ko ye yakoda nyame ase abrabo de ne ba ye cha o de ne be che ye ni Ghana mai na o be tuni e de radio se o de ne nanu akodeviye ye celebrating a life no ye wie farming papa na da wa che wa bre ye be kura no wa da wa che ye nkura no no nipa ba akofo nti ena ne ye sese ya be yu woni e manyi na ya ye no kwa brane ba ko e se ni mpeni a kwasifo
onkwashipo ampa ene mame na was na memo akwa ba pa why
kwame wa ho hu ni aba na wa ba na o ze aboa wo pa aboa kunu ne wa tu ni tuo na ka no no anya na nkunu a ya ne ka so e wounded lion right anka wo timiti o anka wo kunya fi atiasefo asase so ne wa nya nyampopɔ ama na mbem nti ma won nye na adwen so wo ba be ye tutu asem bia wa yie na se because the law enforcement agencies nina he is under a strict bond many boys now to they are all under a bail bond to be of good behavior it mo bia nye na adwen so wo be ye tutu asem bia wo ho no because the law will take its course it wa ma ontina ni fie wo ko hwe obi ati tu wo ba be di boni o di boni a emra no ene ni bedi
nti wo de bambo fam no
at this point there only God can intervene. Chemo.
Yeah, bro.
Sad.
Sad. Yeah. I mean, this is nothing new in terms of what happens when a big man or a big personality, na ye chinsensem no we are bad account. It do be a ninuanum no mo de aboso. It do be a nema. No mo de aboso edu ba bia na yerenom se na yerenom enye ba kwa ta na ma we dia timisi enti no sad se yedru ha enka starting no omu nyina so unim se 1 week no omu ka bom ne kama
of course
after 1 week no na ensem start
yeah that problem
it's sad. I mean we there I think Adwoa Safo a bit ahead of what is happening or ahead of them. Akofena I think late kakra. And the country I may call that direction the fact that according to Adwoa Safo no, there are certain things are why why organization be my boss on the ebusiana and causes more Akofena side no. Say a legal issue, a very big question to answer.
Of course.
So our organization now just for no more quasi, and then as a I feel the moon person be quasi be. And say, Uchimu bra, a bebako, yes, any Chianacana, Montiminian.
And so they almost said 2.8 to 3.8 million.
Because one mama naboka, and you know. So that's where it will end because where Jana Manaya, Washa Manaya, Yintiminka said almost a kana keke. And starting as it Jayu, no, yeah, cry. Then you can justify by saying, say, on one didn't pay. But the air starting, Namunina Mokam, Namunina Modinity, Amanaya, and Yaha, and a mobile Babacasa, Unyaya, will be Jayake. I think, say, for that matter. The legal side, and I think she's a little bit ahead.
What if say you see when she announced the date before the other preparations that came with it, the family also issued a presser stating a different date. In fact, urging the public to disregard Adwoa Safo and her people's date.
Okay.
Isn't it an indication of the fact of a stop action?
Well, I don't know. There will be other things I will be looking at. Say if it is sufficient to just say oh stop now. If it is sufficient for Adwoa Safo and her people, and I said the other group, to say okay almost yenya into you know mo kotena se na ebia kai abo muntua na ye mfansie ya ana se ye nkamum ni enyama ne nyefe se de peno no endi no eno de baby akot ne be ansa on se me hu video bi a abusuan panino say one of the members of the family no na o ka se watete se Adwoa epese utwa papa nensa koye bibiu se de na onya power ntino entina wagya ta so ne hwan no ohun sa ansem ni sei no emunye du enye ensem a nyansa wo a ye de ka bibie yeyi eye ensem a wugina yɛbɛka sɛ wogyina wote park so ɛna wo wote akyire ɛna wototo bɔɔba park so ɛno na saa abusuani no ɔyɛ no saa de wei ɛnkyɛngye hwee ɛnka obi a woyɛ accusation a wosi nipa no a wɔ accuse no na prove sɛ ɔanyɛ saa de no ɛnyɛ saa na ɛyɛ no wo a wo accuse obi no wo na wode wo evidence bɛkyerɛ sɛ ampa saa ne teɛ and for you to come and say sɛ ɔse nyɛ saa ne teɛ a ɔnkɔ ɔnyi funu bi ankyerɛ wo ɔnyɛ hwee nkyerɛ wo deɛ wopɛ bi a wode yɛ sɛ wo se saa ne teɛ na nti wobɛyɛ biribi ayɛ for me I think they are not doing certain things right ɛna ade no enye anokasa keke enye press conference akeke as said there Akofena ne nkrofo be I think the legal side of things should also come in and unfortunately for them I think Omama Adwoa for lead in that direction I don't know say onya good legal counsel and you know she's going according to that and at the same time doing it boot for boot with you guys into muni ni nyina ebeba be kasa radio so ebe press conference but behind the scenes you know or other things
of course
you know legal side
invitations
I think say why dru baby a ebe things so be stopping and yes I either see chaos or ebia funeral no enye te said the ni epese hunu no
okay
that's what I see is either that place that day no bibi be see amana say yeah bars and tokobi asisi wana and I say a lot of people not even go there and the ebeke Safo kantanka ayi pa na ayi see and I say na say nipa me and all the I think sa ne be see but as to say almost stopping it there bedding legally Mama na dikan edru baby a menyi say on betimi stop it Adwoa at this point Adwoa Safo no abo Adwoa Safo will do the thing
Tio I sent you a screenshot be of assembly ajezeka my main kinda Mr. Chemo say is it true is the observation right and I say we see something different do you have it okay so this is what Ajeze wrote he said looking at the stories surrounding Daddy Lumba and the late Apostle Kojo Safo Kantanka, especially knowing that Kantanka actually left a will, one lesson keeps hitting hard. When a man builds wealth, property, and legacy, managing the family structure becomes as important as building the wealth itself. In many cases, polygamy may look peaceful while the man is alive, but after he is gone, children can begin fighting children, wives fighting wives, and the very family that was meant to protect the legacy ends up battling over it. Sometimes the biggest challenge is not making the money, but preventing the legacy from turning into a family war. And this was written by the non-fucking Ajeze Shrede. Temo,
yeah.
What do you think of this observation?
It's non-fan as he is tagging it.
Oh.
Yeah, of course. He misdirected.
How?
My friends are non-fan.
How?
Because they all there's no way a dead person can make it happen. And I said there's nothing that you can do. What do you say based on that? You know, you have protected or done something that your legacy will live on because of that. And you know, say, okay, what they call share, maybe to say polygamy. You are like totally wrong. Because we can give an example. Any polygamy and you are what are you saying? As if you and you have almost father property we know a lot of them. Or no Ajeze na crankers say after writing and I said before writing say Oluki make I say hard Oluki just a little bit more and Kobenya example of abusuafo almost one mother one father almost property. So it is not an issue of polygamy.
Okay.
In fact, polygamy for any be cry, they are doing better than we. And the oko head that the lumba there no. That the lumba there for instance. And then you are for neko.
Saying or society, wives fighting wives.
And then you are for and they are not over can
say polygamy.
Good. We say so and you are for neko and your wives.
But Ushema, it is because it is also polygamous in nature.
Good. So point I mean making is but there's a difference here. The difference
Very
is
much.
that for the Lumba case, you know, the wives are the ones fighting.
We're direct.
Good. For the siblings are the ones fighting.
The ones here.
Now there's that dynamic. And no nature will say there could be one mother. Our siblings will fight.
Definitely.
And you know how then do you say it's because of polygamy?
Okay.
It will defeat that assertion, or it will defeat that point to say polygamy will cause this. And again, there are some people in a family. No matter what you do, no matter how you want your thing to be, now when a culture say they just want to maintain their legacy as to their name or whatever. They may want their family members or their children to even keep their businesses and other stuff. Obi owu ya na ni business na ashi.
It is very common in Ghana.
And you know what are you saying? Say to protect your legacy, you don't have to be in polygamous marriage. And I say you have to do something. No, it's about Oma will do a chija omo. So omo ye papa, they will maintain it. Omo ye papa, forget about what you do or what you think you have planned for them. Bibi abe say, because any omo the build this our wealth now omo be inheriting, and they will also have their own minds.
Okay. And
how they want to deal with it.
Okay.
And you know, forget about polygamy and whatever that you want to put it. Meaning almost so I know almost here polygamy so. Omo eko smooth ya antishi the same way ebi obi nto onzo monogamous eko smooth ya antishi. The point is that family members or siblings or whoever at any point in time no, based on where they stand and how they want things to be no, omo timi kun property ho and I say omo timi ye bibia said the legacy of the person that they want to inherit property from.
Okay.
At the current time, make us say, non-fat said they were tagged with the hashtag, you know, because of that word polygamy. No. Polygamy means essentially, Obi awa na adwin say, obekun property no. Say polygamy, say monogamy, obekun. Because ono ne pebebre. Ena yem fama no. Enti die ne besi. Enye ntokwa anu mbeko. Enye nimguase anu mbegu omo. And you think it only happens when they are not from the same mother, the same father. Don't deceive yourself.
Well, your views are also welcomed. You are still watching Showbiz Daily live on Sammy Flex TV, and keep your views coming. I've seen so many of them, especially on Facebook, and some few ones on YouTube. Very soon, I'll be taking time to read some comments that are coming in with regards to some topics that we've discussed. We talked about DJ KA coming on live to render or reiterate the apology that is in circulation, and also Mame Odobroni and the people and Daddy Lumba's 1 year anniversary observation or celebration is also done, widowhood rights and everything. And finally, the final resting place of the music legend was also revealed. And of course, Honorable Adwoa Safo and her siblings, that is the other one, Nana Akofena, that is the Kantanka family feud, whilst Daddy Lumba's own is going on. A friend is saying football for the and cry cooling break. You know. This one, hydration break. Yeah. This one is also starting. But now let's come to current affairs. We know that Shatta Fest is about coming up in connection with so many activities. And out of that, you remember some time ago, the Shatta movement team went to Nigeria for some business conversations and all. On that day, I remember very well we spoke to the PR manager, Sammy Flex, who gave us insight as to their business in Nigeria. And he gave us the exclusive that Shatta granted some interviews whilst in Nigeria, and he was even specific with some of the platforms, which is the Honest Bunch. Out of that, the video came out, and some conversations that have erupted are ones that have looks like it has rekindled the supposed beef between the Shatta movement people and the Beam Nation people. Online there, and you're cooking after cooking after cooking. But what did Shatta say that got the other people so much worked out to come and reply? And here, as I'm talking about reply, I'm talking about reply not only from fans, but from the tea breakers himself, Stonebwoy, in this regard. Let's watch Shatta's video. When we come back, we will read some response that came from Stonebwoy, and we dissect the matter bit by bit, boot for boot.
Stonebwoy is my boy. Stonebwoy used to be with me. He used to come to where my first room I rented. He used to call me daddy, you know, come to me and, you know, stuff like that. But when he started getting into the media and, you know, it's like, you have talent. Oh, no, you're even better than Shatta Wale.
Stonebwoy comes into the studio right now. Are you cool with him?
I'm cool, but he can't watch me.
He can't look at you in the face.
No, he'll fall down.
What happened?
No, like my spirit is too big for him. You know, when you meet people that their spirit is too big, you know. You understand me? And me, I'm too confident. You understand me? I'm not the fake type. You understand me? But he, with things he says, he doesn't follow it. You understand me? And me, things I say, I follow it. You know, when we say we are coming to beat you, we are coming to beat you. We are not coming to play there and coming to ask you what is your name. You understand me? So he knows me well like that. And with things he has said, he feels if he meets me one-on-one. You see, Stonebwoy, I've been telling people, like sometimes when I see him, I feel bad, you know, because I feel like he hates Samini. He doesn't want, and Samini will be bigger than I say, which big guy we are talking about? You boy don't know. Stonebwoy is my boy. Stonebwoy used to be with me. He used to come to where my first room I rented. He used to call me daddy, you know, come to me and, you know, stuff like that. But when he started getting into the media and, you know, it's like, you have talent. Oh, no, you're even better than Shatta Wale.
Stonebwoy comes into the studio right now. Are you cool with him?
I'm cool, but he can't watch me.
He can't look at you in the face.
No, he'll fall down.
What happened?
No, like my spirit is too big for him. You know, when you meet people that their spirit is too big, you know. You understand me? And me, I'm too confident. You understand me? I'm not the fake type. You understand me? But he, with things he says, he doesn't follow it. You understand me? And me, things I say, I follow it. You know, when we say we are coming to beat you, we are coming to beat you. We are not coming to play there and coming to ask you what is your name. You understand me? So he knows me well like that. And with things he has said, he feels if he meets me one-on-one. You see, Stonebwoy, I've been telling people, like sometimes when I see him, I feel bad, you know, because I feel like he hates Samini. He doesn't want, and Samini will be bigger than I say, which.
Well, this is what came from man like Shatta Wale. And right after this particular video went viral, Stonebwoy also took to his social media page to talk about it or to respond in a regard, and he shared the video, that particular video, the teaser that came from the interview, and a photo. And this particular photo, the photo on the right, is the one that was captured at the fundraising gala when the Black Stars were about to prepare for the World Cup. And this is the caption that he gave this particular post. He said, "The last time you saw me, you hugged me like an obsessed woman. Aren't you tired of lying?" That time we move for man. Any text or any writing? No screenshots again. Okay. There's that a Juma with the many and your cravat. Well, this is what came from Stonebwoy. Out of that, it has generated lots of conversations because some people were like, no. And others even brought video evidence of the fact that what Shatta said was true. And according to what Shatta said, he said when Stonebwoy meets him, he cannot look him in the eye. That is what he said. Among other things, like Stonebwoy is his boy and all. And this is what Stonebwoy also had to say about it. Well, I don't know what you think, but share your views in the comment section. But let me go to Chemu and ask him. Call and response. So Stonebwoy came again to say, man where they kiss man. What do you call this one? And then a friend cooking after cooking after cooking. And then the ebapa. Well, Shatta has also made some series of posts on his X page and also Honum. But director, it's me the badia, you're back in Kai. One family, Chemo, we're commoning near corner. Me assure say, we follow.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Me Angela Stonebwoy person did the whole conversation in the corner. I was like, why do you want to go this direction? I think you will lose it, or it will not be in your favor the way you wish, or the way you think you can make it go. And again, what Shatta did no call interview how or can't answer you know. Any new thing I feel or become. Okay. And I can say, oh, now Shatta attack of Fafo but now I can be new. And some no can or then he now Shatta in Canada. Can somebody point out anything Shatta can or say interview Nima on Canada? Okay. Especially in the issue with Stonebwoy. Well, me share a long video, no? And so I don't know if at a point because he's my brother. And
no, he said he's my boy.
Oh, okay. They say they were in a
boy. He said what's his position? No? He said he's my guy, a colleague, but he's my boy. There, we follow back.
Is that a woman more hard you? He's my brother.
He's my brother.
I know we are said, but you know, but history no can. And yet, Shatta na first person or can't answer. Okay. Said no, Udinachi, Obedinachi, and all those things. I mean, there's one guy be or no say a friend Sugar Ranking,
yeah.
He also said a similar story
about Shatta
and Stonebwoy.
True.
A similar story, and you know what has changed. BB answer sign, just say the real canon, yeah. Sometimes we will be pushing kakra, especially in our part of the world. Say, but why that? Why don't you just own it and move on? I mean, sometimes. No only better so or no history now all can at that point. It may not be in your favor. Like he said, Benna Boy at the time and hotel or bar and the whole or share no or net and all those things. A part of Benna Boy's life. I don't think it will be right or it will even be good for Benna Boy to go and say something about that. So can a idea I see. You have moved on, you are doing your thing, just do it. Stonebwoy at the time I Shatta said now you know. Honestly, you are now coming up. You needed somebody to help you. And you go to anybody that you think can help you.
Of course.
And I would call at the time he didn't look your way. You went to the other camp. And I'll call Sammy Honor. It's part of history. And I know no one there are other witnesses, including Sugar Ranking. And you know, why do you have to go that extra mile to maybe discredit or say something else as if or said no, you are saying he's lying about hugging you or whatever. Now Osha or hug you. Meanwhile, o time I will share on also tenants as I on chow. And I said, no, they encounter. And I know to baby being fire non can son on.
So I said, no, Okoka radio so said, no, it was just for the moment. It didn't reflect his current standing on, or that particular standing on that gesture. It didn't reflect the no person yet. It was for the moment.
But Shatta they reflected the no person.
According to him.
Okay. Yeah. and this an be judging from his side no obetumi aka de ope but you see Shatta enso can dear or no feel say see any baby or did he say ojina when it comes to you.
Okay.
For us, for the fans, they will say whatever they want to say, and they will try to twist things. They will try to say it in a way a bit more feeling good. It is allowed, but one thing is clear: history ends. There is a video Shatta try ojina movie. And there no say all person oka say or the all can or boy sa video no be chire mu say video na o dina na chi no I know be chire mu say
okay
you can't do much and you know me for me I think say say oh yeah or forget it sans mu ba or be try to be quick response no na and I say or be chire bibi no you see say oh yes now you're quick as I said you're quick now you always be making mistakes because the response now a person or the counter and also the rebut the Shatta can for me a more and you know onya botre said there are no team call Jamaica Eko Kase he they set up he shut it up and all those things you know I mean that time who said Shatta be responding
David
exactly. Oh yes, I'll be a quick response. I'll be a mistake. In the answer, no who said the no. So baby crana. And yet this time the next and corresponded. Then is a quick response. Oh yes, oh how? And who said why a response be a manako say after the jewelry be a wakoto, baby a wako one. And you want to create an answer one name out the own fancy. On that like you always be exposing yourself with other things already kanaka say banisa wow say one there oh you coded oh to be a on fanche and then they didn't see ya jewelries ni be akoto no ne ade o dey betire for what exactly because Shatta is oh video na ujina na chi
oh yeah the boy nti
oh yeah the boy nti oh ba betire say one yeska na say eno paper history oh yeah the boy as say why e be cry oh dey fan say why e chen but it will not change the fact say now yeah the boy at the point and I say oh try say usiki help ebia you can change the story and say oh ebia at the time yeah you saw that he's the senior guy, he's the 1 hour breakthrough so you went to him for that breakthrough you didn't get it there you got it somewhere else but it will not change the fact that
you went there
and I don't know what can no me no Stonebwoy mum na me tuniful and I say me can be a man say first of all say obey response to the Shatta catcher no cry he shouldn't be quick like that
okay
or else obey mistakes be and again it has reflected in the response away no because oh yeah quick in into no the response in na sometimes it goes against him they get opposite of what he has said before and what he's saying now or the things are all acting now wakasa tia those things and are all acting that same way because oh yeah quicker that thing can happen you don't reflect on it and me make a chance say he shouldn't be quick in responding like that and yes the mistakes will be too much also free Shatta time or call Jamaica can Shatta and reply
the other stories no mentimian share me view but we there mano keka me pa mekebi you see for me I think it is interesting the angle la Stonebwoy a free by because when he comes to say oh Shatta is lying and the fact that when he saw him he hugged him like an obsessed woman. Of course he was basing it on the photo that he posted. How about other photos from the same event too? Photos and videos from the same event of which some of his gullible fans are saying say we Photoshop. Oh yes.
Photoshop.
Young barrister say AI. In fact, I say AI. Almost say AI. And I am asking.
I didn't man AI like when say
Charlie.
And I onim say video na yeah
Charlie.
Yeah different
Charlie.
And a video need to AI.
Amount for be a dream slow motion. That's what I think. I'm not for dream be like a more dream will be a slow motion
video
and you see my point is that when you come and tell and when he saw you he hugged you like an obsessed woman. First off, he did not see you to hug you. That particular hug
was directed
was happened out of a request. So it is not as if say he saw you and he hugged you. However, when you saw him, the first thing you did was to stretch your hand to shake him. So now I'm asking myself, say, what's the one success pipe hosi? Will bet you na anka 1 chair, anka what would have been your response? You stretched forth your hand, he responded by handshaking you. Then you go on interview to go and explain. Say if you were kumemuna, it was out of the moment. Now my own is that you see some people don't take certain things serious when they speak. Now say o mame omu bisa o say o ade na only name come na another na after that only name come o say anka o mame samai kra ebekum. Meanwhile onim say sa asem na chemo o kan no eyentam no kan no.
Yeah, of course.
Eyentam kese o. You see, say unless you see traditionally, people don't pay. Maybe because of modernization in social media, and people think they can just say things anyhow and go without the understanding or maybe the repercussions of it. Say okotna baby catch me say o, ana okoka entam ana okoka obi ntama. Enti na sebe ohene mpo. Se ujina bedwem kanentam near the ukonenim, whether you're right or you're wrong, you will still be penalized.
Yeah, of course.
You will still be fined something because enya dia ye kanekeke. You see, we may want to because of certain things, some people may not believe or maybe believe any tilted towards ebia ye kantam and some things connected to tradition. Like ebia and samansie and samaniama or all those things. In the south na baby kase o se menini pay kasa me ma me sama krabe kumia eyentam na waka no.
Yeah, of course.
And the moment you go back on that, it means that either the person nipa na wo kan entam no umu no onfane nyahwe anase entam na waka no wankasa wonte ase. To me, that is my understanding. Enyama menu and said you be a catcher me so me come papa nine and I me come papa echi. Me yes we. So it means that papa na o no. You don't respect him.
Yeah, of course.
You don't regard him. And either ways, so na baby ko catcher me say nipa me ni ye free and me ne kasa me ma me sa my crab kumi. Now shia no. Now tene won samana. Then what are you saying? Do you respect the memory of your mother? Or the entamna wow kind, you don't even understand the meaning of what you are saying.
He will interpret that stretching of hands to be something else.
You see, but and that you see that falls even within the two situations na minority. Okay, you may respect the person. I'll use it they can't have near one. But you see, if you understand very well the action you took, at said ya obi swear, intina say obi swear. It is seen as a big deal. It is just like you swearing. And Tamna Okana is just like you swearing. So if you swear on something and later, out of the blue, or you think swearing and going back is as easily as a dog going back to its vomit. That is me. That is how I see it. Because what swear, say yes adieno. See, say Oka obintam. Ebia mene chemo ana ebia mene fieshaki wo problem na me kantam se fieshaki ni ade an sunsum kra be fa mi sunsum so mi sia na me hwenenim na chemo wo ba ebia wo mpo unim whether unim ana unim na o ka kire mi so koje ade wo fieshaki wo mamia. I reserve every right because of the swearing na ntam na maka wo so no to let you know the situation on ground.
Yeah, of course.
Intino Ukojina okoye president na see hagin tima hagino. You think there are no repercussions to the swearing that you did unless say sa asem no kotina ho kan say ne maame sa mai be kunu e ntro And NASA, he doesn't even respect the memory of his mother. That is how I see it. And if that is the case, you should not be sitting somewhere to call somebody a liar by saying, said the person was hugging you like an obsessed woman. And the first one. Second one, start tweets not the buy say, oh, a man kissing a man like this. What do you call this? No? When him say interesting, I said, go for me. Ayana, me who say, Omo, your friend say, I refuse Yare.
That's a quick response to the ban.
I refer Yare, and you see, interesting. These are the gullible people that are quick to call Shatta inconsistent. Meanwhile, there is a video of online of the video kissing you in the club. Tell me it is not true.
Well, but there is an explanation to it.
There's an explanation to everything.
Yeah, exactly. So the point I'm trying to make with that is that on say onwa and a target picture and an image or video Shatta Shatta kumoji womu ya onwa wa put to spin or not because opposite a show certain
narrative.
Good. The same way you can take something of his video, his picture, his whatever, and give the same spin to it, and a befa pepe. And then I make say when you are quick to respond to certain things, a bit me true, and I say a year true in a sense, when you're happy with it, you will make some of these mistakes. I don't think I make that direction. I say the same way you can explain the Shatta Kumoji and Shatta situation, because what impression that he's trying to create, you know. And yes, I net here onim for onim gay for our money nama or more video atoso or more kids that
LGBTQ.
Open yes, Abia
any. So, evidence full for ground.
No, this whole thing is this one too could be he was trying to talk to him and
Temo, it's other than Onipa Temo, other than Nipa AKC uno. Why she then so?
Or Kasa Gunasum and Onina no Kushi.
Temo, Kasawa Gunasum.
Oh no, Kasa Guna.
You see, there's an explanation to everything.
Exactly. The point is that say Omu ye gay and as I say or ye gay so be kitina and ya hani besi. Exactly. It's so reasonable. Like a reasonable person will know say you are trying to be mischief. And bam. When you try to go that direction, it will not help anybody. I don't think I may kind of say when you try to do some of these things, people will also do same against you. So don't just go there because it will not help anybody. That's my position.
Me there, I have one final one to add, but when him say no me the best fridge mu, and no after Shatta first, we will do that cooking because him say Let me read some comments that came on some of our pages and on YouTube. Tam Nad Vadis says, Charlie, you people should take Long John go. Otherwise, we will not agree with you at all. Sir, okay, you find my number and contact me. Don't worry. You see, Kanibeye Juma. Gloria Sama says, why do GH families like drama like this, especially around funerals and properties? And it time. Yeah, the baye. Frederick Apia says, good evening, everyone. Chemo, I think Adwoa Safo and his brother are not from the same mother. Yes, it is true. It's established. Frederick Apia is saying that I side with Chemo on Odobroni's associating herself with a group. She should step aside. And he's here again. Says, I watched a video of a presenter on Hits FM changing everything Shatta said about Samini. He is trying to say Shatta said Samini's career has ended. And meanwhile, Shatta was referring to what the media used Samini against him, and now it's Stonebwoy. And he says, what about the tweet saying he wants to be like Bandana? Is it fake? JP says, SM, go on, 10,000. Rockefeller says, Stonebwoy career is dead. Let's stop talking about him. He is not relevant. And JP is here saying, bam. Let's go on Facebook to read some comments that are also there. And Lutrot is here. Lutrot Daniel is watching. Michael Power says Chemo is always on point any day. And don't associate with those people. Simple. And Michael Power is saying she will marry Bium. And Osade we emoji as well. She says, Sarkodie one says, Ejumani si for Papa She. Lutra Daniel says, now your voice or they look like the mafia manager, big ass man. Hey. No wonder Nigeria affording to me and differentiate, you know. Adom Kobe says, God is here. Thomas Abuaji says, one done. And Godfred Bakiyem says, the truth is very bitter. And he says, good health and long life to my Ken Shatawale, watching you guys live from Paga. And Lutrod came again. Well, these are some of the comments that came. Kens1GH is also here on YouTube giving us the fire emoji with heat. So from now to Saturday, dear, it is all about the biggest event that is about to hit Ghana and the people of UK. Cup Hall playing field, London in the UK, 1st of August, Saturday. It is the Ghana Party in the Park, the Shatta Fest UK edition, headlined by a man like Shatawale. So far, the people are buying their ticket. People have their ticket left, right, center, and they are very much prepared. Oko, Party in the Park 4 pages, now sweet baby guests, people moko sa show now. And I won't say, hey, there's that. Yeah, home. But there. Yes, you ever could be Mr. Cry, live and colorful. Well, this is why we draw down the curtains.
America.
Chemu.
This is support.
Chemu, no.
America for number to me,
wonders. Right after Shatta Fest, we are heading straight to the United States of America.
Yeah.
So our partners and supporters at this point, we come to you.
Yeah.
We come to you in solemn, not with display, because you see at the because we have other engagements as well, from Shatta Fest through to the US for the Ghana Music Awards USA. Covering and all, Sammy Flex TV promised to give you live updates and coverage from that particular event. So be expecting our cameras there. Therefore, our partners and all, this is where we entreat your sponsorship and help as we embark on that particular journey. This is where we draw down the curtains of today's show of Showbiz Daily. I sat in for the big man Sammy Flex, who is far away in London, making preparations for Shatta Fest UK come August 1st this Saturday. And in the studios with me, thanks to Chemo, who also held me down in the studios with some top-notch analysis and discussions with the topics that we discussed today. And my team of producers, Desert, Theophilus Digosh, and Gerald. And to the people on TikTok, I'm sorry I couldn't read some of your messages. Hopefully, Mochna, me pemrena ya mamo some few mentions here and there. And maybe let's see if we can get some day-to-day update from the big man as he is in London. Say every day be a say bit me the natural human, so na say benya some 1 or 2 from him as far as the happenings of our London are concerned. Until then, thanks for joining us. This has been Showbiz Daily live on Sammy Flex TV. We'll see you tomorrow 8 to 10 p.m. Good night. Bye-bye.
I keep saying the China thing is for everybody. Yeah, fama nkofo bi nko na de bia omo nko a online no mo chire mo ho and na ene ekọ China unsu betimi akobi your sister, your wife, your girlfriend, your mother, your brother, your father, your uncle. You can also be part of this. So we are making it simple for you. October we are going back to China. In April we're going back again in October, from 22nd October to about 4th November. We want you to be a part of this. It is just 35,000 Ghana cedis. All that you need to do is to bring your passport.